Hello, my marvellous sausages. Huge amounts of information came out yesterday about Lightfall. Not only did we have the trailer which showcased 7 exotics, we'll have a quick look at that in a moment. We've also had updates to the Destiny 2 Lightfall website with some interesting things listed on there, so we're going to have a little look at that. Plus, we had a new press pack drop, and I thought it might be interesting to show you the shots that are included in the press pack of the new weapons. But first of all, let's take a closer look at those new exotics. So here we are in my DaVinci Resolve suite. Let's get in and have a look at the first ones. So you can see here we've got a bit of a split screen affair showing them all off, which does look very nice indeed at the beginning. And the first one we've got is this. Now, it's a Strand sidearm, and it's called the Final Warning, and it shoots charged tracking rounds. So obviously we're going to be able to hold the trigger to charge it up. And they look like, of course, that they track, of course, because it says it there, you idiot. But there, look, you can see it tracking and killing those goblins there. Very nice indeed. We don't know if that's going to have any other Strand interactions apart from that, but that's pretty cool. Next, then, we've got this. This isn't Strand-based, it looks Void-based, but it's definitely a machine gun. It's called the Deterministic Chaos. Now, it's got rhythmic debuffs. Now, what that means is that it applies debuffs on certain shots. So look, on the 4th shot there, it says it weakens targets. Nice to tie into some Void builds there. That's really cool. But then it says here on the 16th shot, it makes enemies volatile. Brilliant. So this is going to be a right good exotic to use for the Void subclasses. Lovely. I do like the look of that. And by the by, just as we're going past, I wanted to show you this. Look, this here is another gun. It's an old favourite. Look, it's the Nameless Midnight Scout Rifle. Excellent. That's making a return. Very, very good. Sorry, I just wanted to point that out. Okay, next we've got a hunter flying in using Strand, and you can see they've got an overshield on there. Well, this is tied into their new exotic called the Sutaranachis or Tarakak. No, I can't pronounce it. It's far too complicated. Facade. Grapple gives woven mail. So when you grapple wearing this, look, it gives you an overshield like that. But this overshield, perhaps, I don't know whether or not, goodbye Titan, whether or not it's going to have weapon reducing qualities to it as well, you know, impact reducing qualities, or it's just what it says here, because it says flinch resistance from woven mail. So it must give you some kind of damage resistance, but it also gives you flinch resistance as well. And you can see them using this specifically in PvP and with the sniper. So this is definitely a PvP exotic aimed at the hunters. Very nice indeed. Next, we're going to have a look at another exotic, this time for the Titans. It's called the Abeyant Leaps. It's a set of trousers. Barricade spawns additional lashes. Now, lashes appear to be these green things that come squirming out when you pop a barricade, and that definitely looks like a rally barricade as well, as opposed to a towering barricade, and there's 3 of them there. So what does this mean? Is this maybe an aspect or a fragment that shoots out one wave of lashes, look, and then the exotic adds additional waves, which has been pointed out to me in the comments, thank you so much for that? Or does it just mean additional lashes coming out of a rally barricade anyway? Either way, it's really cool, but not only does it damage, look, it strings them up and incapacitates them for you to shoot them, which I think looks brilliant. And then that leads us on to our next exotic weapon, which we've already seen, called the Quicksilver Storm, but we haven't seen this utility before because we don't have Strand, because it says grenades create tangles on kills, and it looks like this is the catalyst for the Quicksilver Storm as well. Thank you for pointing that out too in chat. That's very, very useful because we can see the catalyst there. So the catalyst, rather, for the Quicksilver Storm changes the grenades into creating tangles on kills, which we can see of here. So we shoot, we get the grenades get launched into the tube thusly, we fire, destroy, and the deaths, look, create those things called tangles. But there's something incredibly interesting about these tangles. It looks like they've got dual usage, okay? Because we can see now a warlock running in, picking up the tangle and bunging it at a poor unsuspecting cabal there, which is great. But then it also layers into these swarmers. Destroying tangles spawns threadlings. Now, threadlings are this. Once you destroy a tangle, look, those little things drop to the floor, and then you get these galloping shrimpins killing various things. So running the Quicksilver Storm there, plus your Warlock with your Swarmers, is going to be a very dangerous, excellent combination indeed. So Swarmers and Quicksilver Storms, that's what we need. Right, next, we're going in to have a look at the glaive. It's called the Winter Bite, freezes enemies with Frost Orb. So we can see here, they've all got one each, and they're shooting their Frost Orbs out. But what's cool is they don't just detonate, look, they fire little projectiles that freeze as they go. Let's rewind that a little bit here so you can just see it again, and we'll slow it down. So we're going to go in, bang, there we go, there's the projectiles, look, just coming off the orbs. So it looks like they fire maybe one, perhaps two. Two would be nice, one would be a bit stingy if you ask me. And then of course they detonate and freeze the enemies as well. They look excellent. Stasis firing orbs, freezy trousers. Yes, there we are, that's very cool indeed. Okay, next let's jump on over to the Bungie website. We can have a quick look at that because there's a few interesting things here. Look, there's Osiris over there, and Callus and his dribbly gob, and there's the Witness, and then we've got a Cloud Strider as well. Well, anyway, we've got some nice screenshots here as well if you haven't seen them before. Particularly, I noticed this in one of the original trailers here about the surfing Cloud Striders. That's very nice indeed. But I'll show you what we got in our press kit in a moment. There's the thing about the Quicksilver Storm, and there's all our weapons and gear. We'll have a little look at that in a moment as well. But what I wanted to bring to your attention was this. Terminal overload. The Shadow Legion and the Vex are conducting an all-out assault on the city, put an end to their destruction in this 6-player match-made activity. So this is basically Lightfall's version of Wellspring that's going to be there all year round. And there's usually a lot of weapons tied to this activity, and probably even some exotics as well. We had the exotic glaives, if you remember. Still haven't got 2 of those, mind. Never mind. And then, just after this, as a little teaser, we've got something for the new raid as well. It says, ferried from an unknown time and place. A haunting presence has been detected. We must now confront the ancient threat growing on our doorstep. Amongst all the other threats that are growing on our doorstep. I can't even get out of the house to buy some milk these days because of all the ancient threats on my doorstep. Now, first press kit images we've got of some of the new weapons. People say these might be reskins, and possibly are from some of the original Moon set, but these are the Neo Moon set, and these are probably tied to that new activity we've got there. So, we've got this one first of all. What is that? Looks like a scout rifle, is it? Or possibly a sniper rifle? Not entirely sure. There's our grenade launcher. Very nice indeed. Amazing colours on this though as well, and I love the neon effects across it. That looks pretty cool. We don't know anything about them, of course. There's another shot of the grenade launcher there in a different locale, which is very nice indeed. I love the helmet. Is that... Oh, that must be one of these, just the standard legendary sets rather than an exotic ornament. Then there's the hand cannon, which is absolutely stunning looking and huge. That is huge. Look at that, baby. Yes, I know perspective is there. And then we've got another shot of the grenade launcher as well there, which is very nice indeed. Yeah, quite a lot of grenade launcher shots. They're lovely. And then we got close-ups on the individual exotics, or at least some of them. So there's the sidearm there. Looks very pretty, doesn't it? Yeah, that's great. I love the charging effect there in the background. That looks marvellous. We've got the Winter Bite there. That's the glaive, looking purringly nice there. Where have I seen that before? Oh, that Stasis effect, of course it is. Sorry, yes, there we are. I wonder what that grid was all about. And then finally, there's the exotic machine gun. Looks pretty damn cool, if you ask me. I love the rounds looking in it as well. Very nice indeed. Right, so let's have a quick look at the weapons then that we've got from those shots, all nicely slapped together on a lovely floor. So we do have, there's our grenade launcher, there's our hand cannon, there's a fusion rifle. That's a pulse, I'd have said then, isn't it, really? That one we thought it was. And then there's a sniper at the bottom there too. Now, I have had some other press kit stuff as well that you may not have seen. This is from the story press kit stuff, so it doesn't really give anything away. But it might be worth us having a little bit of a look here, because we can see that's opening up out into space, look. So we're going to be on some kind of spaceship here, and we have seen that in the trailer with us doing a bit of a hanging on thing there. But I don't know why it's just got a really cool vibe to it, and a cool space explory vibe to it. There we go, we've got Neptune there with its rings. I'm sure Neptune does have some rings, doesn't it? It's bound to. There we go, that's very pretty too. Isn't it beautiful? Wowee. Then we just got some environmental shots there with our Guardians trekking off. Very good. And a similar environment too. This, I bet, is the opening mission. It's gotta be. Gotta be the opening mission, I'd have said. Yeah, our fire team intrepidly going out into space or arriving. And there we go there. What looks like we've seen this before in a different shot as well. this is definitely like a bridge or a command center of one of the Cabal ships. And finally, I've got 6 more shots here for you from the environment too. This looks like Neomuna. Let's have a little look at those. Very pretty indeed. Yes. There's the holographic palm trees. We've got a bar there as well, look, which is great. I wonder if we can stop and have a Neptune sunset or something like that. There we go. There's the city there. There's Neomuna there. We've all seen that one quite a bit. That's really pretty too. Yeah, a bit of interesting stuff going on over there with the light coming down. Must be the sun breaking through the clouds. Must be very weak on Neptune. It's quite far away. Another cloud shot there. Beautiful, that is. That's really nice. Oh, we got a closer look at the bar, which is very good too. Yeah. I wonder what's in all those drinks. It's the same label on all of them. They've obviously got a monopoly on the alcohol on Neptune. And another shot of the bar as well. Is this forcing me to drink? Holographic palm trees again. And that's our lot. So there we go. I hope you found that video interesting. I'm really rather excited for Lightfall now. Not long at all. Let me know in the comments if you spotted something that I didn't. And if you're interested in seeing the live stream we did and my live trailer reaction, I'll link that at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. So, Sarge,